Sebastian on the bus. It is freezing outside. Literally, it is 0 Celsius. It's 32 degrees. Feels like colder than that, but at least it wasn't windy where we were. I'm hoping that that spot is just not a windy spot at the bus stop. Anyway, Sebastian is congested and a little snotty. I'm hoping that we can hold it off with a lot of fluids, but he's just like Jax was at this age. He can't be convinced that if you just flush your body with all the water in the world at the beginning of a cold, it does help it. It does. You have this little window, where you can just like all the hydration. So I gave him his water bottle, and all he had was a few sips of water this morning, which sucks. But I got these, I don't know if you can see, it says juicy water. There's no calories or sugar, no fake sugar. It literally is filtered water, organic lemon juice, concentrate, and organic flavors. So I haven't tried one. I probably should. He said it tasted funny, but hopefully he's just thirsty and drinks it with a snack. I packed up a snack. He has a juice box in his lunch. No, thank you. No, thank you. Go potty. Anyway, Jax is up and getting dressed, so I'm about to go into lunch and breakfast mode for him. His poor strawberry roll is no longer a roll, it's a mash. But anything else? I don't think so. I need to work on the treasure chest today. I need to figure out if I'm gonna mail a painting for Cass today or if I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I wish I had cool things to put in it, but I never go to any stores other than like the thrift store and the dollar store and the grocery store. So I need to ponder that. I do need to go to the dollar store this week because I need to get more stuff to decorate our trunk or treat car. I started that last night. But yeah, I can either do that today or tomorrow. Tomorrow I have lunch with Sebastian. But I get out of that at like just before noon, so I do have 2 hours before I have to be back. Anyway, good morning. I can put this the way it's supposed to be. I had it in. I'm gonna wear a coat mode. Kind of hikes it up in the back, but nobody cares because the coat covers it. But yeah, I hope you are having a wonderful day, whatever time it is for you. And I'm going to start on breakfast and lunch.
Mama. Please, please. I want to do something.
What?
I really want to do something.
What?
You are gonna get me a key now.
Baby, I can't. I got you one yesterday.
You can't.
No, it's a special thing.
No, it's something you have to do every day.
No, baby.
I'm going to be mad at you every day.
I'm sorry, baby.
Okay, I'll be mad at you every day.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I still love you. I'm here for you. I just can't do that.
No, you can't.
Do you want to snuggle?
No.
Take a deep breath. Go get your handkerchief. You need to go upstairs.
What?
You need to go upstairs. You're being too loud for Daddy.
No,
Daddy's in a meeting.
I'm not.
Can you stop stomping?
I'm not gonna go upstairs now.
Then you need to be quiet.
You better do something nice to me. You.
I love you.
This is all your fault. It's all your fault. You're not listening to me. Please have a key. I'll be done feeling like you. You stop yelling.
I haven't yelled a single time.
You had.
No, I have not.
The whole time you had.
Maybe I have not been yelling. I'm here for you.
Okay,
I love you.
please open the waffles.
Are you done trying to fit?
If you're done saying all these things,
Saying that I love you?
saying that you hate me.
I didn't say that a single time. I keep saying I love you. You're the one that's saying hurtful things to me. And I'm just here for you.
You're here to get me a kiss.
I can't do that. That's the only thing I can't do.
That's the only thing you can.
Do you feel that I hate you because I won't buy
Yes.
you a kiss?
Yes.
That's not true.
Like why feel home.
I'm sorry you said that. Can we put some cream on your lips?
No, you can give me some biological.
No. Do you need food?
Yes.
Okay.
What you need?
Yes, please. I'm gonna go over that probably. I'm not even ready. I just got out of the bath. But Sebastian is happily watching his favorite Pokemon show. He is inspired because after he got home and after a drama that I'm about to tell you about, I pulled out all the Halloween costumes I had saved from Jax's previous years, and he tried them all on, and he chose Ash Ketchum. I do have to buy a new vest because it's just really huge, and in order to modify it, I'd either have to cut the zipper or get a new zipper, and it's just, I'm gonna get a $12.99 vest and resew the yellow bias tape if I want to even bother with that. But anyway, he's watching that, and I'm gonna go over there today. I can't remember if I spoke, but I got the kids to school. I did rally and walk Piggy, but I forgot to film it. And I didn't go my normal route, so that's why I forgot. Jax's watch was out of signal. Sometimes it does that. It's my old one, and he needs to reboot it to get it back on. But we had walked together to his friend's house, and then I left him, and I was like, message me if your friend doesn't come out. We'll walk together for a little ways. I didn't see them. I headed down the street, so I turned around to head back when I realized my message wasn't going through to him. But then I saw them, and I was already going back up the way I came, so I just made a weird little loop and called it a day. But I came back and did all my normal stuff, emailing. There's some weirdness going on with Jax's grades. His computer science class is always a mess, saying things are overdue when they're not. And right now it says a bunch of things are overdue, so they have an F grade when he's like an A+ student in that class, and it suddenly dropped his grade to B-. So we're both freaking out over that, and he needs to talk to the teacher and see what's going on. But yeah, I did all my morning stuff. I realized that I packed Jell-O for Sebastian and forgot a spoon. His teacher is probably so sick of me, but I emailed her, not expecting her to get the email before lunch. I know she has a break at lunch, but she got it midday, and I was like, I forgot a spoon. Do they have them in the cafeteria? If so, can you just prompt him to grab one? Because he's just gonna come home and bitch at me. I didn't add that part. But yeah, she said they had spoons, and she let him know how to get one. He didn't even mention it when he came home, so I'm sure it was all good. So teacher to the rescue. But yeah, I made breakfast for myself, and then I ran errands. I'm trying to find things for decorating our car for trunk or treat. I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. I might need a dry run. But I went to the dollar store, and unfortunately they don't have gold beads. I'm making that treasure chest, and I want to have like pirates treasure coming out of it. I think that Walmart is already selling Christmas things like everybody else, and I can get a cheap gold bead garland for the tree and cut it up. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with the next grocery order, but we're cutting it close. I need to do it soon then. I can't get it shipped. But I was hoping to find party favors because Sebastian wants to bring something for his class. But they were cleaned out. They're cleaned out. They had one 8-pack of little Halloween stampers and nothing else. And I need like 25. But I did get some things that I needed to make my jellyfish costume. I'm going to turn my LED skirt into a jellyfish skirt, I think. And I will wear that at least on Halloween, but probably at trunk or treat. I might wear my mermaid costume. And Deanna's gonna be a shark. He just ordered it. But yeah, I also went to Aldi because I wanted to see if they had any little gifty things to put in a package for Cass. And I did find one thing. And we also got treats for her kids. But I feel like I need a little bit more because if I'm doing a flat rate box, I definitely need more. But maybe I'll just find my own box that's the right size and UPS it. So I don't know. We'll see what I'm able to do tomorrow. Kind of weird day tomorrow. But yeah, I ran those errands. I looked at 3 stores hoping to find party favors, and I didn't find any. Just now in the bath, I found some arts and crafts kind of party favors that are Halloween themed on Amazon. So I sent his teacher 3 different choices. I was like, are any of these okay? They're very affordable. And they're more creative, like scratch art masks, mini coloring books, and creative Halloween sticker face sheets. So we'll see what she says. Again, probably sick of me. But when I got back, I had a snack and worked on, sorry, you saw me eating that apple fritter right in front of the camera. I'm sure it was attractive. But I worked on painting a base coat on that treasure chest, which I have not put together yet because I feel like it'd be easier to paint it when it's not attached. I think I got all the brown done. I didn't paint all the way down in the inside of it because I think it's gonna be filled with fake gold. I got a gold tablecloth today that I could scrunch up in there. But I did that until I needed to clean up and go to the bus. And I got him, and the second he was off, he's like, please, 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 can we go to the coffee shop or the bookstore and get me a spinach quiche, which he just had yesterday. I'm like, no, baby, we just went yesterday. We can't go today. It's a special thing once a week. Today I learned about something called after school restraint collapse. We've been having a lot of drama every day after school. And I know I already got the feeling it was just like built up emotion from school, built up stress. But we got it so hard. I don't know if you heard any of it. I started just filming the audio, but then I realized I had the radio going, YouTube music, so if I put any of that in, it was heavily edited to make the song all mixed up and not get copyrighted. You can only have a few seconds at a time of the audio. Or I just left that clip out altogether. When I realized it, I turned off the music. And then we were getting a little bit more calm. But he was losing it off and on. Danny was in a meeting and he's about ready to come up and have words. He has much shorter fuse than I do. I don't really have a fuse. But I was trying to stay calm, and I was also looking all this stuff up at the same time, and I sent him an article about after school restraint collapse. Basically, you're like restraining yourself and trying to be good and trying to follow the rules and trying to deal with the stress and holding it all in and bottling it all in and bottling it all in and bottling it all in, and then you explode when you get home to your safe place. So I sent him that article, and I think he did read it because when he came up, he was so gentle and understanding. He did get really, really frustrated because Sebastian got to his worst. He was trying to run away. He was like holding his hands, and Sebastian was pulling so hard. And I didn't like it. And I ended up wrapping Sebastian in a hug, and just holding him there. Danny excused himself and just went back downstairs. He was like, okay, I'm done, which was sometimes what you have to do as a parent. And I just hugged him. I had just made him a tuna sandwich and some fresh snap peas. He was going for the sugar, and I was like, oh, let me make you a sandwich and peas. It sounds like you need protein. That's always my answer. You're feeling stressed? Have some protein. Are you extra hungry? Have some protein. Are you tired? Have some protein. Are you sick? Have some protein. So yeah, Danny had taken a sandwich away because he was freaking out still. I put it up on the counter. I hugged him, and until he calmed down a little bit, and I gave him the sandwich back. He was demanding that I stay beside him, sit beside him, and then ultimately I compromised, and I just stood with him while he ate, and we talked about his day, and I got more peace for him, and he calmed down. And after the food was in him, he was a lot better, and we went up and we tried on all those costumes, and I didn't film. There's a lot of back and forth to the closet in the guest room, and the guest room is full of stuff. Like, there's a dresser right inside the door. Right now it's just the dumping ground for everything we're sorting to get rid of. But yeah, we made it through. Then Jax came home and we caught up about his day. He freaked out about the computer science stuff, so we need to sort that out. And also he had just a quiz that the grade isn't counted, but it's called formative in science, and did amazing on the animal cell parts because we studied that not last last year or the year before, but he made a model of that one, so he really had it in his head, but I guess he kind of bombed the plant cell structure. So I'm like, don't worry, I'm not mad at you. It's just a formative. It's just seeing where you are. I will study with you. So hopefully this weekend we can study together. I don't know those parents, so we'll learn together. And then Sebastian was starting to say, oh, I need you to sit in my room while I play Bionicles. And I was like, dude, I'm like really trying to put together an order for decorations for the trunk or treat Halloween supplies. So I was like, he asked for the Ash Ketchum costume back and decided he was going to put that on. So he let me go and let me go down and sit. Danny kindly made dinner because we were having one more round of chili and making the kids quesadillas. That was my second idea for when we had chili. We're usually good for 2 dinners with chili, and then we typically switch to having it for lunches. But I need a little break because I'm retaining a lot of water from all the saltiness, all the gas from beans. I don't toot unless I'm in the bathroom, so I just suffer in silence until I can go potty. Too much information, but that's just the way I am. And also, just I like Fritos and corn chips and stuff in my chili because I like the texture, and it's a lot of salt. It's a lot of salt. So, yeah, and I went up to a hot bath and I've been sweating some of that salt out, which was lovely. But now I'm overtime and I need to get to bed. Yeah, I need to start placing orders for that vest. He needs a Pikachu stuffy because I had gotten Jax a little Pikachu for his shoulder, and it was his to keep. He does not have to give that to his brother. He also had the actual hat that version of Ash Ketchum wore, and I have no idea where it is, but Sebastian bought a Pokeball hat from a yard sale, and that'll do just fine if we don't find it. But I'm just blabbing. I am going to go. Tomorrow I'm supposed to have lunch with Sebastian, and I just feel so bad because the teacher is probably so freaking sick of me. I'll probably try not to say anything unless she says something to me. I'll just be like, hey. Anyway, bye. I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.